All right, here we go. Round number 11 of the Monster Truck Nation MTM2 series. Day number 2 at the Racine County Fairgrounds in Union Grove, Wisconsin. 16 of the best monster trucks in the world are here, and we are in, and I think we are in for some great racing on this very narrow track. Hi everybody, I'm Top Todd 774. Welcome to Monster Truck Nation. As we established yesterday, Cody, Legend of We 92, right alongside. There's not a whole lot of competition space here at Union Grove.
Yeah. Well, I think what had to be done was that they had to change it up just a tiny bit so that the tweaks would make it a little better for our racers here.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. See if they change the track or not. They will probably definitely do it for day number 3 tomorrow here at Union Grove. Anyways, let's
Yeah.
look at our first round pairings as we head into the M.T.N Monster Truck Challenge. All right. Right off the bat will be the 2 leaf sprung trucks in the field going at it. Steve Hess out of Columbia City, Indiana, in the Nightmare GMC will go up against the Chevrolet of Kirk Frankish in Wild Thing. Frankish won at Cottage Grove not too long ago. Your thoughts on that first matchup?
That's going to be a great one between those two with the same type of setup they got. The only difference is they're probably going to be a little faster than the other.
it's probably going to boil down to whoever has the better reaction time here.
That too, especially.
Next up, it'll be Brian Townsend out of Indiana in the Monster Patrol, driving the truck for Paul Schaefer. And Townsend has a very tough opponent on this track. David Morris out of Springfield, Tennessee in the Equalizer.
Wow.
Your thoughts on that matchup?
That would be another good matchup right there. I can't wait to see what those two have to offer.
Neither can I. Then it'll be Lonnie Childress out of Missouri, Bigfoot. Childress came in the final round, and actually was a threat to win, but in the final round he threw the drive shaft out of it. Do they have that truck repaired? Can he be a threat to win here today? We'll see. His opponent will be a very tough lady in the field, Cody. Kayla Strong in USA 1.
Wow. And that's going to be quite the matchup between those two, and I can't wait to see what they got. I know for one thing, it can be anyone's game.
That it can be. Next up will be the other USA versus Canada matchup in this monster truck battle right here. Mr. Consistency himself, Gary Porter, and the Carolina Crusher. He'll be that big Chevrolet is loaded up and ready to go after a disappointing showing yesterday. His opponent will be a veteran who knows how to race on a narrow track. Don Frankish out of Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, in the Maniac Ford. Cody.
another interesting matchup. In Carolina Crusher, it's a fan favorite amongst the fans too.
Oh yes.
So we'll see how he goes up against him.
Oh yes, especially with the Canadian contingent with fans, they're going to be rooting for Don Frankish. Keep an eye on them. Now we go to the other side of the ladder. Fred Schaefer, yesterday's winner in the barefoot dodge. He's got that heavy power ready to go here. His opponent will be Sky Hartley in Snakebite. Hartley won at Cottage Grove day number 3 in the obstacle course portion earlier this season. Your thoughts on that matchup?
Yep, it will be another good one.
And I should also mention that the Barefoot team is coming into this event as the M.T.N season points leader as they have won 4 out of the last 5 racing competitions coming into this event at Union Grove today.
Yep, and here's something I am trying to remember, but didn't one of the people that made Barefoot, didn't they have like pet bears or something?
Yes, Fred Schaefer had 2 black bears, and when he toured his 4-wheel drive pickup all over the country, he would often take them with him, and the fans actually named the truck Barefoot.
Yeah, that's a fun little fact right there.
Yeah. Anyways, anyways, we got a very, very interesting matchup right here in the first round. Rod Schmid driving the Gravedigger number 19. He's good. Rod Schmid, a relatively new driver to the Gravedigger team, but he knows he's got good equipment. Let's see what he can do with it. I want us to keep our eyes on the Gravedigger. His opponent will be Steve Macklin out of Utah in the Hall Brothers satellite team truck, the Nitro Fish.
Cool.
Nitro Fish, a good performing truck. It's got a great reputation. I want us to keep our eyes on the Nitro Fish as well. He could be a dark horse to win this thing.
Yep, I know. I'll keep my eyes on him.
However, Metz has come back, and he says he's going to come back with a vengeance. Tom Metz out of Paxton, Illinois, in the Goldberg truck. He wants to take the victory at Union Grove here today. His opponent is going to be a rather tough one. Mark Hall in the Executioner Dodge. 2 Illinois boys going at it there, Cody.
Yeah, and I believe they faced each other before in real life as well, haven't they?
Yes, they have. In fact, in a small arena event in the Monster Jam series in the year of 2000 at Peoria, Illinois, Hall and Mintz paced each other in the final round, and Mintz actually lost to Mark Hall in that race.
Yeah, it was something too.
Defeated by Mark Hall and Executioner. Executioner is a master at the small arenas and is also just as good at the outdoor tracks as well. So we'll see what he brings to the table today, and that leaves us with another former winner of this series, Brian Bartle out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota, in the Little Tiger Chevrolet. That truck's been running strong, but other than Columbus, Ohio, but after he won at Columbus, Ohio, based on a technicality, he has yet to win an event straight up. Let's see if he can change that here today. However, if there is a dark horse to win the thing, though, I think we can keep an eyes on this truck. This is the second team truck of the Tom Mintz camp out of Paxton, Illinois. Phil Foster and the Hot Wheels, Cody.
Yeah. The
Phil
Hot Wheels.
Foster. Yep, Hot Wheels out of the Tom Mitz camp, driven by Phil Foster here today. He's good-looking trucks, got a great reputation. I want us to keep our eyes on the Hot Wheels truck as well, and everybody is going to be I think everybody could be a threat to win here today.
Yeah, pretty much
All
anyone
right.
can be a threat to win.
Yep. All right, here we go. Round number one, race number one. Steve Hess out of Columbia City, Indiana in the Nightmare. He'll be going up against the Wild Thing of Kirk Frankish. Both of them early style leaf sprung trucks here, Cody. Who you picking here?
I think I will go in Nightmare, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh yes. The Wild Thing has been victorious on the Monster Truck Nation circuit before. He won at Cottage Grove, the obstacle course portion, not too long ago. So it could be. Skies are once again cloudy here at Union Grove, so it could be. So we could be in for a bouncy race here this eve. Race
And
here.
will Nightmare be a nightmare to that other driver? I guess we'll find
Oh,
out.
oh yeah, we'll definitely find out. Nightmare with a little more power than Wild Thing, but we're not sure if that's going to make a difference or not. Anyways, here we go.
The monsters have been unleashed. It starts so far for Nightmare.
Nightmare's going to pick up the victory. I think Kirk Frankish had trouble on the second half of the course.
Yeah, he probably did just a little bit. I noticed that.
Right here, off the start, Hess was smooth as silk, and he actually picked up the victory there. Kirk Frankish had trouble on the second half of the course right here.
Yeah,
he knows. Yeah, he just did not get it going.
That's unfortunate.
Bad bounce. What happened is, I think Frankish lost his head on a big bounce and couldn't keep it under control to beat out the GMC. GMC Nightmare, our first winner of the day.
All right.
All right, our second race of the day will feature two Chevrolets a pair. Brian Townsend in the Monster Patrol. That big Chevrolet running extremely well. However, he's had some tough luck at Cottage Grove and is looking to turn it around here at Union Grove. Let's hope he'll have some good breaks here. But he's got a very tough opponent, Cody. That being David Morris in the Equalizer.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna definitely be a great matchup between those two. Can't wait to see what they got to offer to each other.
Oh yes, that they have. They have Monster Patrol and the Equalizer. Equalizer, a Chevrolet S10. Monster Patrol, more of a Chevrolet Silverado-ish type body style. Both Equalizer rear engine setup. Monster Patrol a front engine setup. So fundamental differences in the design of the trucks. But let's see. But both of them are tube frame and are running extremely well. Well, it's going to come down to, I think, reaction time right here.
Yeah. The monsters have their
Monsters
leash.
have, yep, that they have. Oh,
A little behind, but he somehow mustered
oh.
enough strength.
Did Equalizer miss the jump? The officials are going to deem that as a clean run. I'm surprised.
Yeah, same here.
Was Equalizer out of bounds when he came to the finish line? The M.T.N officials apparently say no, so Equalizer has won it. But woo, that was cutting it close.
Very close.
Brian Townsend and the Monster Patrol just never got it going. Actually nosed it over coming over the second set. Wasn't a pretty run, but it was legal nonetheless. For David Morris in the Equalizer. So Equalizer takes the victory. Next up, a good Ford versus Chevrolet battle right here. It's a little surprising that it's happening in the first round, but that's the way the drawing worked out. It'll be Lonnie Childress in the original monster truck, Bob and Marilyn Chandler's Bigfoot, taking on Kayla Strong in Everett Jasmer's USA 1. Cody, these two trucks have been up and down the road before for new drivers in them though. What are your thoughts?
Well, either one has more experience than the other. It won't make too much of a difference, probably because well, we'll just see how it goes during this event with this race.
That we will. Kayla Strong in USA 1. In the other lane, Bigfoot driven by Lonnie Childress. Oh! I'll tell you what, USA 1 hung with him, but Bigfoot got the better reaction time. Let's look at USA 1 here. She didn't get quite the reaction time as the blue Ford, but I'll tell you what, Kayla Strong is going to be a player later this season. She hung with him. Cody, what do you think?
Well, she did quite hang in there for quite a while, but she just didn't get enough speed to beat the big Ford.
Not enough, just didn't get quite the reaction time she needed to beat Lonnie Childress and Bigfoot. She'll be back. Expect Kayla Strong to score a win later this season. She can be a player.
Yeah.
She'll have to come back and fight another day though. Bigfoot moves on, but keep an eye on that USA 1 truck. That new combination is gonna be a serious contender later in the season. You can bet your last nickel on that.
Yep.
Anyways, almost through with one side of the bracket right here. Gary Porter in the awesome Carolina Crusher. Porter running extremely well this season. Been consistent, but has yet to win an event totally. Well, totally. We'll see if this will be the day he'll get it. But he's got a very tough opponent, the always dangerous Ford wherever he goes, the Canadian Don Frankish in the Maniac. Cody, your thoughts on this good Ford versus Chevrolet matchup right here?
Well, it ought to be a really good one. Carolina Crusher is a fan favorite, and Maniac is also a fan favorite, so we'll just see how those two go up against each other.
Yep, two fan favorites here, Carolina Crusher and the Maniac. Both of them running extremely strong. There it is. I was looking so hard I was overlooking the selection. My bad.
It's okay.
Anyways, Maniac and Carolina Crusher here at Union Grove.
It happened unleashed.
And Porter did not hold back. He actually won it in that section of track between the cars. No man's land, and he absolutely blew Don Frankish's doors off. I think Frankish either I don't think Frankish was asleep at the start. I think he actually he just spun his wheels at the line, so he went down in a hurry. Carolina Crusher Gary Porter takes the victory here in the first round at Union Grove. And you can see the difference right there. Right there. Right there. The Chevrolet just absolutely had a whopping lead over the Ford. Porter moves on into the quarterfinals. All right, that's the first half of the first round in the books, Cody. Hold up. Okay, pardon that interruption, folks. Had to do something. Anyways, we are through with the first half of the first round. And what brings us to our and coming into the second half, what are your second half as we got Fred Schaefer out of Pontoon Beach, Illinois, and Barefoot, the Big Dodge, going up against Sky Hartley and Snakebite.
Oh wow, a matchup between them again.
That it is. Snakebite and barefoot. Ford versus Dodge. Your expectations on this one, Cody?
Well, it's possible Snakebite could win the round, but we'll just see how it goes.
Oh yeah, that. And the drivers are a little wary about the lane that Snakebite is running in right now. Here they go. Oh!
Wow.
Disaster narrowly avoided for Snakebite, but what happened to Barefoot?
Yeah, something happened with Barefoot. Let's just take a
Something
look at
happened to Fred Schaefer. Oh!
Nosedive.
Nosedive, and he turns the truck over on his roof. Holy cow! Oh my goodness. That is Fred Schaefer all right is question number one. Fred Schaefer, he's okay. He's okay. He's out of the truck. Oh man, tough break for Fred Schaefer, who won it all yesterday, and on this day at Union Grove, he ends up upside down. Wow. From winner to upside down in a matter of 24 hours. Oh man, Fred Schaefer thought he had this field covered. He's got to be talking to himself after that one. Woof.
Yeah.
Snakebite's gonna move on, but wow. Scary moment nonetheless for Fred Schaefer. We talked about how narrow this track was he got out of shape over that first set, and when he got out of shape, he got in trouble in a heck of a hurry, and it bit him.
It totally bit him right there.
If you're not careful on this Union Grove track, it'll bite you.
It will for sure.
We mentioned it at the top of the show, too. Wow. Anyways, moving on to the next matchup. Rod Schmid in the Grave Digger. He's Digger's running well, but he's only won one event this season. That was at Sedalia, Missouri a while back. But the Grave Digger truck had a different driver in it. Dennis Anderson drove the truck at Sedalia that weekend. Rod Schmid knows he's in good equipment. He knows what this Gravedigger 19 can do. He drove it once before. His opponent will be Steve Macklin in the Nitrofish.
Another great matchup right there.
Oh yes, that it is. All right, so it is going to be a pretty good little race here. Both Chevrolets a pair. Nitrofish up against the Gravedigger.
Rooting for both.
Oh!
Uh-oh. There's the
Steve Macklin launched it so hard that he busted the transmission.
And he's unable to finish the race.
Oh, man. Tough break for Steve Macklin. He's going to try to finish the run right here. Oh, man. Smoke coming from underneath that truck. He's got a transmission problem. Gravedigger wins. But oh my goodness, that just stings. Just stings for Steve Macklin. You're about to see it right here. Smooth as silk for Rod Schmid, Cody.
Yep, that was very smooth.
And right here, you can hear the engine just over revving on Steve Macklin. Busted the transmission on that truck. He launched off the line so hard that he exploded his transmission. Wow.
That's a tough break right there.
Tough break for Nitrofish. Next up will be the Battle of the Illinois Boys. Tom Mintz out of Paxton, Illinois, and Goldberg going up against Mark Hall out of Champaign, Illinois, and Executioner, Cody.
It's possible that Mark Hall could win the round, but we'll just wait and see.
Well, Hall knows he can't lift because Tom Mintz sure isn't.
Yep.
And it's gonna be a dandy race, and this ought to be a dandy race. Goldberg, Executioner. Oh man.
Oh my God, what happened there with Goldberg?
Mintz, I think, lost the rear steering.
He lost control of it and hit one of the
What?
barriers.
Yep, it went into the water barriers. He's lucky he didn't hit that concession stand down there. Wow. Here's the replay. Yeah, right into the water barriers. And Mark Hall, he's just cruising. Mark Hall straight as an arrow. Smooth as silk for Mark Hall. Wow. The Mintz team just cannot catch a break in this series.
You sure can't.
Anyways, Mark Hall and Executioner wins. Goldberg being towed off the track as we speak. What we're being told is that the front steering linkage gave way and broke on the truck. That's what. And when it broke, that truck just turned dead left right into those water barriers, Cody.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate for him.
The Mintz camp just cannot catch a break in this series. They'll be back. They'll be back because our next series of events is going to be at Pueblo, Colorado, and Mintz has been booked to compete in all three events that weekend. But they're not out of it yet because they got a second team truck, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Brian Bartle and out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota, and the Little Tiger And he'll be going up against the second, at the aforementioned second Team Metz truck, Phil Foster in Hot Wheels.
Wow.
Your expectations coming into this race, Cody?
Well, anything is possible with these racers here, so there's a chance that maybe Hot Wheels could win it. Not sure, but we'll just see.
We'll see.
It can be anyone.
Little Tiger a little down on power, but don't let that small motor fool you. And Brian Bartle can definitely pull an upset here. He could actually sing a bracket or two up tonight, I think. Let's see how well he does here. We'll definitely see how well he does here. Huh? Anyways, Hot Wheels and Little Tiger here at Union Grove. Don't let that small 468 cubic inch engine fool you. Little Tiger takes the win pretty handily over the Hot Wheels, Cody.
That was pretty good. I enjoyed what he did in that race.
Oh, yeah, smooth as silk for Brian Bartle. He could be a threat to win here today.
Yeah, probably the best performance from that truck I've seen in all day right now.
Yeah, probably the best run from Brian Bartle and the Little Tiger I think we've seen all season.
Yeah.
He showed up for day 2 just because he wants to beat these guys straight up. Remember, at Columbus, Ohio, he won. He won. The only reason why he walked away the winner is because he won on a technicality. He raced Buffalo Tremor in the final round at Columbus, Ohio, but the bad bounce went to Buffalo Tremor. He went off course. He got disqualified, and that handed Little Tiger the win. All right, we are back, and before we continue on with this monster truck battle, there is something I must give out publicly. What had transpired prior to me pausing and resuming was a family member throwing a fit. I won't say over what here, but that family member was yelling right outside my bedroom door, and I couldn't, and that is something that I cannot tolerate during recording sessions like this. On behalf of Legend of We 92 and my family, I want to issue a public apology to anyone who might have heard that.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's resume. I'll probably keep that in the recording if my mic did pick it up, but at the same time that was a really bad look, but at least I apologize for it.
Yeah. Of course.
Anyways, Little Tiger advances, as mentioned before. Little Tiger advances. All right. So Metz is 2 for 2 on the trailer today, early. They'll have to come back and regroup when we head to Pueblo next time out.
Yeah.
Anyways, round number 1 is in the books. Here's what the quarterfinals look like, Cody.
Yeah, I was able to zoom in. So I can actually read out what it says. Okay,
Hang on.
so. Huh?
Okay, there we go. Anyways, it'll be Nightmare up against the Equalizer, Bigfoot up against Carolina Crusher, Snakebite up against Gravedigger, and Little Tiger up against Executioner. Cody, your thoughts coming into this quarterfinal round?
Alright. Well, seeing Nightmare and Equalizer are going to be an interesting matchup. Haven't they raced before, or is this their first time?
This could be the first time these two names have actually been paired up against each other.
Ah, Bigfoot is definitely the one that started it all, and who knows what he has up his sleeves. And there's Carolina Crusher,
Oh
a
yeah.
fan favorite as well. So I wonder how those two will do in that round. But
Oh
in
yeah.
other rounds, Snakebite and Gravedigger, that's another famous matchup. They definitely raced before a couple of times. I'll be rooting for every one of them. And of course, Executioner and Little Tiger might be the first time I've seen them matched up right now.
Oh yes. First time those two have been paired up to match up and matched up together all season on M.T.N.
Yeah.
Anyways, here we go. It'll be Nightmare Steve Hess out of Columbia City, Indiana. The GMC. And he'll be matched up against the Equalizer, David Morris.
Well, the chances are pretty high for Equalizer to probably win it, but I wouldn't count out the other truck just yet. Nightmare can still win it, even if it's still a leaf sprung, truck.
Yeah, the only hope that I think Steve has is drawing him off the start line, and with Equalizer being a big name, I don't think that's going to be I don't think that's going to be an easy task at all.
It surely won't be easy.
540 cubic inches of Chevrolet power underneath the hood of the Equalizer. 1,400 horses from that 540 cubic inch engine. Nightmare also 1,400 horsepower, but he's got a 510 Chevrolet, 10 cubic inch Chevrolet engine, and the truck is a lot heavier than Equalizer is.
Yeah.
So this ought to be a lopsided match right here, but here we go anyway. Light turns green.
And Equalizer is keeping up.
Give the win to Equalizer. David Morris really put the whammy to it.
Very lopsided right there.
Steve he'll be back. Just couldn't get going there. The Equalizer is going to move on into the semifinals. Equalizer, despite the fact we haven't seen him much this season on M.T.N, he is no underdog by any means.
Indeed.
Smooth as silk for David Morrissey in that race. Next up, Lottie Childress and Bigfoot out of Missouri. He's got a tough draw. Gary Porter and the Carolina Crusher out of Wadesboro, North Carolina. Ford versus Chevrolet. Match it up again, Cody.
Yep. It's another one of those matchups. But it ought to be a good one for sure because these two are veterans here.
Oh, yes. Big dogs in the sport right here. Win-loss ratio, I think about even between these two names, so don't count Crusher out. Here we go. Bigfoot, Carolina Crusher.
Have been unleashed.
Oh, Lottie Childress, smooth as silk. I think Crusher got out of control at the end of the course.
It probably did. We'll have to look at the instant replay.
He was way almost into the water barriers on the other end of the track. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. How did he do that?
A bad rebound off the first jump. Very uncharacteristic for Gary Porter. Wow. He almost ended up into the water barriers.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been
on that side of the track. Anyways, Lonnie Childress and Bigfoot, smooth as silk, man. He is going to move on. Wow. Very uncharacteristic for Gary Porter, Cody.
Yeah, for once he became Mr. Inconsistent.
Man, the struggles for Gary Porter continue here at Union Grove. He's got to be talking to himself about that one.
Yeah. Probably for a long while.
Next up, Sky Hartley, who defeated Fred Schaefer in round one in Snakebite. He'll be taking on Rod Schmid in the Grave Digger. Cody?
Yep, that's going to be another great matchup right there. They definitely raced before, so I'm rooting for them.
Oh, yes, that they have. This could be the race of the night right here. And both, they saw what happened to Carolina Crusher. They do not want the same thing to happen to either one of them.
Yeah.
A bad break for Gary Porter there, just very uncharacteristic for the truck's handling. All right, here we go. Oh, I think. Oh, man, this could be close. Oh!
Dang.
Snakebite with a little more head. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Grave Digger had the whole shot, but Snakebite made up the ground.
That was insane.
Watch this right here. Rod Schmid nailed Sky Hartley off the line. But he nosed over pretty bad, may I add, coming off the second set of cars. And he lost his forward momentum going over the second set. Hartley, he kept it nice and smooth over both jumps. And he defeats the Gravedigger in spectacular fashion. Huge upset, mild upset. The Ford wins it. 9/100ths of a second is what made all the difference, Cody.
Yeah, that was quite insane right there.
That was the closest race I think we've seen at Union Grove all weekend up to this point.
Oh, yeah. The closest one by far.
Like, Rod Schmidt had Sky Hartley off the starting line. A come-from-behind victory for the Snakebite truck. Wow. All right, last race of the quarterfinal round here. It will be Brian Bartle and Little Tiger out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. That truck running extremely well. He wants to try to beat everybody here. And his opponent will be a very tough one, Cody. Mark Hall, an Executioner.
Yeah, that's going to be a really tough one. I don't know who's going to win it, but one is going to make it out on top for sure.
The reason why Executioner made it this far is because Goldberg lost his steering and ended up into the water barriers.
Yeah.
Executioner powered by a 515 cubic inch Chrysler wedge motor. Interesting engine combination there for Mark Hall. Little Tiger, on the other hand, Brian Bartle, is a 95 Chevrolet. He's running a 468 cubic inch Chevrolet big block Chevrolet engine with 1,300 horsepower compared to Executioner's 1,500 horsepower. So Little Tiger a little down on power, but don't count him out. Here we go.
Great, they have it unleashed. Wow. Oh, wow. I heard a crash.
I think Hall got that one. Yes, he did. Mark Hall, a 5.85. Little Tiger, 6 seconds flat. But Mark Hall has parked his truck at the very end of the course here. There could be a mechanical problem for Executioner, and I believe there is. The word we're getting for Mark Hall and the Executioner, blown transmission, Cody.
Oh dear, that ain't a good sign right there.
Man, a disappointing end for Mark Hall's night. That means Little Tiger will advance by virtue of what we call the break rule. What that means is Little Tiger gets to advance with because Executioner broke in defeating Little Tiger. Basically, to put it short, Little Tiger gets reinserted into the field.
Yep.
blown transmission. The input shaft, the transmission broke on Executioner. Executioner will get the win and get the points from that win, but he will not advance. Little Tiger gets reinserted into the field. And we are almost an hour into this broadcast. All right, the semifinals are set. Two Fords and two Chevrolets, Cody. Equalizer and Bigfoot. Whoever wins that race moves on into the championship. Snakebite and Little Tiger. Whoever wins that race moves into the championship. Your expectations for this semifinal round?
Well, I think it's possible that Bigfoot can make it in.
This is the furthest I think Lonnie Childress has made all weekend. Well, I say that. He made it to the finals yesterday afternoon here at Union Grove. Grove got beat by Fred Schaefer. But we know that David Morris can cut a good light on virtually anyone.
Indeed.
So a championship race berth for the Equalizer at stake here in this M.T.N event. Here at Union Grove. Here it is. Lonnie Childress in the Bigfoot Ford. He'll be taking on David Morris in the Equalizer. All right, here we go. Semifinals, Bigfoot and Equalizer, Cody.
Yep, it ought to be a good one.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was the closest race we've had all day. Bigfoot gets the win.
That's amazing.
Just barely over the Equalizer.
Yeah.
I think it came down to reaction time.
That's probably what it was.
Let's watch Equalizer here. Just a little too much air off that first set. Lonnie Childress and Bigfoot kept it nice and low over the cars, and he cruised on the victory. And Bigfoot will move on into the Monster Smash final. Who will his opponent be? Will it be Sky Hartley and Snakebite, his teammate? Or will it be Brian Bartle and Little Tiger? Your expectations coming into this, Cody?
I think the snake will be probably faster than the tiger, so we'll just see how that goes.
Oh, yes. Snakebite and Little Tiger right here at Union Grove. Oh, Brian Bartle moved on him. Brian Bartle moved on him. Brian Bartle's gonna win it. Huge upset. Yeah, there it is. A major upset, Cody. Little Tiger is your winner.
That means he gets to go up against Bigfoot. Oh, man. Now that'll be a matchup right there.
Oh, yes. The matchup of the century. One of them, anyway. All right, here we go. The championship race. Brian Bartle and Little Tiger up against Lonnie Childress and Bigfoot. Cody, your thoughts coming into this final?
Well, it can be anyone's game. As far as I know, Bigfoot has much more wins and experience than the other trucks, so it's possible Bigfoot can still win it, but we'll just wait and see.
Lonnie Childress aiming to get the Bigfoot team's 4th win this season, but the 3rd win of the season for the Bigfoot name. Can he do it? We're about to wait and see, but He's got a tough opponent, though. Little Tiger Brian Bartle's no slouch.
Yeah.
And he can definitely pull off an upset here tonight. Here at Union Grove. Anyways, here we go. Bigfoot and Little Tiger, the Monster Smash final right here. Oh my gosh, Cody, you're not going to believe this.
Wow,
I think that viewers, you are not going to believe this. Bigfoot beat in Union Grove.
That is really something.
Brian Bartle out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota has shocked the world here today.
Congrats.
Anybody can be a winner in this series if you put your heart in it. Brian Bartle and Little Tiger beat the best of the best tonight. He beat Bigfoot straight up in a final race. What an upset.
For sure.
There we go. I almost lost the connection for a minute. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
Anyways, your winner and champion, Brian Bartle and Little Tiger in day number 2 at Union Grove. Little Tiger's 2nd win of the season in Monster Truck Nation competition. This time, he beat everybody straight up.
He sure did.
No penalties, no nothing. He beat everybody nice, clean, and heads up. He earned this victory. And he also not to mention, he also got a lucky break because Executioner was not able to advance into the semifinals due to breakage.
Right.
Little Tiger earned this win. I can tell you that right now.
Indeed.
Anyways, Cody, final thoughts in this spectacular episode of Monster Truck Nation here today.
Well, it sure was a fun one. It was totally spectacular. Really fun, and I can tell you that was quite the unexpected win at the very end of the last round. Man, little Tiger, congrats! Woo!
Congratulations to Brian Bartle for a well-deserved win here on MTN. For Make sure that will do it for this video. So make sure you subscribe to channels like Dr. Volk, Legend of We 92 here, my co-host Merrick channel, Trayman 3985, and Logan 201 for your subscriptions. Guys and gals, your subscriptions mean a lot to this channel, and I personally cannot thank you guys enough for them. Anyways, for Legend of We 92, I'm TomTodd774. Thanks for being with us for an awesome afternoon of Monster Truck Nation competition here at Union Grove.
Y'all next time.
Hope you enjoy the. Yep. See y'all next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.